Good morning, everybody. So it's a little chilly out this morning, but I'm going to take you on a brief tour because I have finished the outside edge of the Parterre Garden. So that's 2 sections down, 1 to go. Okay, we're at the pink section, and so this is looking nice. I got to clip back the zinnias. They're growing out of their beds. I staked the dahlias. I had to turn the fountain off. I do have to do some minor maintenance. That'll be a video later today. So let's continue to go down here. This is the red section. It's still really recovering. Yeah, I was so excited about the poppies. I should have had a succession plan after them. I didn't. All of these scabiosa are starting to open, so I'm looking forward to that. This is the orange section. I actually have a plan for this. But I'll talk about it in a little bit because I need to pull some of these flower pots, but I don't want to throw them away, so I'm just going to transplant some of them. And then this is the yellow section, which is looking a little wild right now. It's fine. You know what? When gardens are happy, this is what they do. I just wasn't expecting this year, you know. This is the green with pink accent section. The zinnias, these zinnias are super tall, very tall. So I'm gonna clip some of them to keep them, you know, blooming, giving me stuff for new cut flowers. It looks like the green gladiolas youth dew are starting to open. Oh, actually, you know what? There is one back there. I'll have to climb back there when I don't have Bumper Snoot to take a picture. And this is the second green section, green with white accents. That gladiola is starting to open. The Snow Country dahlia is opening. This is the first purple section, which is zinnia happy. The dahlias are getting ready to open. There is a lilac tree in there, I promise you. Oh, I see a sky blue delphinium that's blooming again. That's pretty cool. Oh, sorry, Bumper Snoot. This is the second purple section. I do need to add some stuff. I think I'm gonna add a bunch of beard tongue to this and some asters. I saw a color wheel aster that I would like to add. And this right here is the white section, which I just planted. And so, yeah, it is what it is. There's a lot of perennials in there. I think next year, I think it's going to be pretty spectacular, actually. So this is what I have left to plant. So I'm kind of getting at the end of my supply. That's the. I need to work on that particular section for my maternal grandfather. I need to add some stuff because the look on it is not quite what I was going for. This section next year will look a lot better. The echinacea will get really big, and so will the phlox. I think I'm going to add some rosemary as a hedge. Hopefully that'll help hold everything in place. I think next year that section, the whole thing will be really full. This is the memorial garden for my maternal grandmother. You know, it was kind of slow to start, but man, oh man, look at that. The zinnias are in. Those are poppies, not poppies, peonies down there. There are some carnations. I'm trying to figure out if these carnations are biennials because they're putting on a lot of mass. They're not putting on any bloom stalks. This is a mum. I think it's mum chiffon. I'm not sticking my hands in there to try to find the tag. All I can tell you is that it was small, it was in a 4-inch pot. So that tells you how small it is. And now that thing is like 2.5 feet tall, wide. This is the Desdemona. I really need to clip that back so it'll bloom again. And there's Sheffield Pink Mum on that side. Here, bumpy. Oops, tripping over everything. And so yes, this section is filling in nicely. There's a lantana back there. I'm really happy with this section I want all of the beds to look like this. And so, you know what, I'll get there. It's gonna take time. I mean, I think for first year, I think this was a phenomenal, this is a phenomenal result for first year, because first year beds don't typically look like this. This is the section for my paternal grandmother. I did pull some things out. I did add some phlox. I do have some purple mums that I'm gonna add in here to kind of bulk this section out. I'm happy with the growth of that rose. It's doing really well. The rosemary, I actually need to start trimming it in hedge formation. So I didn't think it was going to grow that much. Usually it grows a lot slower. But once again, happy with that. So this is Soul Mandalia. Yeah, like I said, this got a lot bigger than I thought. And that section, I got to work on that rose. That rose is not making me happy, and it should be better than that. So I'm going to try giving it a rejuvenation prune, and it should rebound before the season ends. If not, next year I may just replace that rose because it's struggling. And then the carding mill roses are doing well. So now that we've kind of done that, oh, look at those pink celosia. Those are so cute. And the Kudos Ambrosia Agostacci are doing well. Okay, so this is the section I'm going to start now. So I planted a rosemary hedge. I'm doing a seating section in the center. So I got this table and chairs. There's this lady nearby who's downsizing. And so I think it'll be perfect out here. I'm going to fill this entire section with gravel. So I got to get some landscape fabric I'm going to pull up the plastic and put down landscape fabric. But before I do that, I'm going to plant these sections up. So let me show you what I have. I have a pink pyramid magnolia that I planted in each corner. This one over there. And I'm going to put the last two I have in the corners on that side. And I've got a hedge of rosemary, like I said, because number one, it smells nice. It'll get really big. It'll provide a nice hedge, and I'll keep it, it does get woody, so I'm going to keep it in a nice hedge formation. And I think it'll be nice with the smell, and hopefully it will help repel mosquitoes and that sort of thing. And so these sections right here, right now they're going to be a lot of yellows because I have, give me 1 second, I have a lot of yellow plants and I got some yellow dahlias, so I'm going to start filling this section in. It's going to be like yellow and orange. I'll see how I feel about it. I mean, obviously, I just want to get the stuff in the ground. Obviously, I can change it in the future if I don't like it. So I'll be doing a lot of orange and yellow in this section, The beds will look slightly different. And so I'll get that stuff planted up. To be quite honest, I actually might throw some vegetables in here just so that they can go on the ground. And then, they're annual, so they won't come back next year. And then, like I said, I'll fill this entire section with gravel. I'm debating about putting like an arbor at the opening here. I think it might look kind of cute, but I don't want it to be too much. Once all this starts filling in, I just want to look like you're sitting, you're like sitting in a garden. You're just like surrounded by flowers and plants, and I think that I will have achieved that. What I'm going to do is with the 4 o'clocks, for some of them, like especially these ones that are falling over, I'm going to see if I can't dig them out and put them in these beds over here to help fill in, because gotta be honest, that is really crazy. I definitely should have planted them towards the back of the bed. I didn't think they were going to get that tall. And once I move those, then I can like cut back the calendula and hopefully they refresh. I think they will. And yeah, so that's how I'm going to do that. The 4 o'clock supposedly have a scent. I haven't smelled it. Yeah, I'm not really smelling anything, but who knows. So, that's kind of it. Oh, let me show you the pots I'm doing. So in each kind of corner of the section, I'm going to have like pots with stuff in them. So I'm going to spray paint all those whites so they match. I have another set that I think they're tan. I'm going to spray paint them whites. I'm going to have 3 on that side and 3 on this side. And I don't know what I'm going to put in it yet, but I think it'll be kind of cool. So this is the plan. I wasn't planning to do it this way, but it just kind of happened like this. And I think at the end of the day, it's going to look really nice. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining me. I'm going to take the pooch for his walk, and then I'm going to start cutting up. I'm going to start removing plastic. I'm going to cut the black plastic up. And that's it. That's all I'm getting to this morning. And I'll work on the rest at night.